beyond stupid.
What you got, dog? What we doing tonight? Get this, bro. Nicolina came on my panel, and her name was Ernie's wife. I was like, oh my God.
Think anybody knew who it was. Make up your mind. Are people going to notice or not?
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand. We got a roller coaster of emotions ready, up and down. We're going to talk about some good things, some bad things, some mad things and sad things and skern dog things, and have a little fun after midnight tonight. What do you think about that, Kemper?
Word. Sounds good to me, man.
I even switched gears and went to a little orange tonight. Not big orange, little orange. It's big blue country. Don't you forget it. I know you like Wolverines, but this big blue country.
You can kiss my ass.
Well, it didn't take long for the claws to come out.
No. Don't ever call me that shit. I got class, style, and sophistication. Damn Wolverine here.
What is going on, everybody, in the chat tonight? Good to see everybody. It's late, I know. We'll try not to keep you too awful long tonight. We do got some stuff to get in. And that's not even counting the blockbuster that I'm not even going to tell y'all about tonight. Right, Kemper?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. Talk about a haymaker. That's going to knock some fools out, ain't it?
There'll be a lot of crying afterwards, yeah.
That's exactly the words I used earlier. Cry. Sure did. Lots of it. But first, I'd like to start off with last night during our stream. Love and Grace told us about her family member who was shot in the face in Bell County, Kentucky. I'll go ahead and share this on the screen here. Or actually, yeah, there it is. Okay. So this guy right here shot his wife last night in the face. On Thursday night around 9:10 p.m., Pineville Police and Bell County Sheriff's Department have responded to a Highway 987 address in Bell County in regard to a shooting. Sheriff's Deputy Samson Churchwell, in charge of the investigation, states that he determined 33-year-old Charles David Cross was attempting to take his own life when a woman he calls his wife, Brianna Hoskins, tried to intervene and pull a 9mm handgun from him. During the struggle, the gun discharged, striking Hoskins. She sustained very serious injuries to her cheek and neck from the gunshot. Her children were present, a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. It doesn't tell you that here in the story. We do know that Hoskins was taken from the scene via Bell EMS to be flown out air evac for injuries sustained in the incident. She was taken to Vanderbilt Medical Center after UT declined. Charles Cross has been charged by Deputy Churchwell with assault, second-degree domestic violence, and 2 counts of wanton endangerment, first degree. He is lodged in the Bell County Detention Center. Child Services was also contacted about the incident and took a report. The children were put into custody of their other family members. Also assisting on scene were Deputies Ryan Sams and Austin Poindexter, along with Pineville Officer Patrick Brooks. So that's what has been officially released. Of course, this man is the only one telling the story.
Mm-hmm.
This lady who took a bullet to the face is laying in a hospital bed. Around 10 o'clock, a couple hours ago, she was still in surgery. I don't know if we have any updates or not, but still in surgery. Let me pull up this and read this. Shot in the face, traveled down through her jawbone and out the other side of her neck. As of 10 o'clock, she had been in surgery for about 9 hours so far. Reconstructive facial surgery is being performed. 9 hours of surgery, and we're still going at 10 p.m. Let me put this up here because if anybody wants to help out with this family tonight, that is the Cash App, the Love and Grace. You will get it to the family members in Nashville. We know for sure that the lady who shot, her parents are there in Nashville. So if anybody would want to send them anything, this is how to do that. Love and Grace's Cash App is $, MIM1966. Just scroll across the bottom there. It's the last thing on the bottom. And we, of course, we appreciate any and all help you can give to help this family out.
Yeah, and please be praying for them.
Prayers, of course.
Yes.
And we'll be doing this again in a few days. Once we find out more, and because she's not coming home tomorrow, regardless. So, and then Bell County is right next to Harlan County. It's where I grew up, and
Isn't that where the trial was?
Yep, sure is. Pineville. It's one county over from where I live, or where I coach. So, and of course, Love and Grace is one of our family here. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna show you this girl's picture. This is the lady who was shot. That's Brianna Cross.
Yeah.
So,
Please be praying.
yes. Now this man's going to be brought to justice. There's lots of stories floating around, as there always will be, but regardless of what happens, you don't pull out a 9mm in front of your children. They weren't just her children; they're his children. Put one in the chamber and threaten to take anybody's life. It's dangerous. It's reckless. And you see the best case scenario. He was not trying to hurt anybody else but himself. And
But still hurting himself in front of kids.
Yeah,
which is not cool.
Happened. Instead, he could have taken the life of their mother, which in turn would have taken his life, because he would have been gone, and still may be gone for a very, very long time in prison, which he probably needs to be. So we will give you updates on this as much as we can as they come in. Damn darn thing hollering at me all the time.
Oh, your monitor?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, be all right. Be all right. So anyway, Love and Grace, of course, she's been dealing with migraines, and hey, faith over fear. And then, on top of that, now this, and my headaches get worse, migraines get worse, and maybe next time we can talk about this, she'll be able to come up and give us her own update, and we'll follow this story through the news also, and we're going to run this Cash App throughout the night, and we'll put it up and post reminders, and everybody doesn't have to give money. I know this family is I know some of the family, because one of the part of that family, one of their children or one of their kids, played basketball for me 2 years ago, and it was his first year ever playing basketball, so he was a newbie, but I know that family. The father's a preacher, and I know this family is religious and is strong in faith. So prayers are much appreciated. I guarantee you.
Mm.
If you can't, or you can or don't want to, if you don't feel comfortable because of things that have been said or whatever, um, you know, pray if you can. Be prayer goes a long way. Oh my goodness. The 2-year-old and 4-year-old had blood all over them.
Hmm.
And those are those types of, you saw me on somebody else's panel screaming at each other like a bunch of idiots, but they were telling me about their first memory when they were 5 years old. And I was like, when they were being yelled at or something. I'm like, well, this type of memory right here, that's going to be a memory that is going to stick out, regardless of what happens from here on out. That memory is going to be there. You take down her picture, and this is the guy who pulled the trigger. So. I wanted to lead the show off with that and give you all a chance to spread the word to anybody you know, and let's get the word out there. Love and Grace said Brianna is like our own child. And that's, I know gun control is a big issue, and you can't really even talk about that kind of thing on here without being flagged or whatever. But these are the type of things that make you think, about those issues, about how easy it is for somebody to obtain something like that. Anyway, all right. I missed everything on the streets of the old tube day. So if anybody's got any updates for me, let's see them or hear them in chat. Kemper, you know anything good? Anything juicy?
No, nothing.
Oh man,
I was at work, man. Priorities.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna keep throwing that up at me. Worky smirky. Who? Listen, I know they give you a 15-minute break every so often.
Do what? Break?
I know they give you a 15-minute break every so often.
Not very often, bro.
You better be out there demanding that 15-minute break.
No, we don't have no union, man. They'll tell me to just hit the road.
That too, Mr. Lady. More mental health is needed. That's absolutely true. More mental health, help, education. It's like in today's pampered society, they don't really, do that. You got people like Ernie running up and down the road, flipping dead out over something. Shelby Shell gonna shoot me. Shelby Shell gonna shoot me. Yeah, the guards let him out. The guards let him out. He's got full control over the guards. There's a reason for that. It ain't no damn brain chip. Tina needs as much help as Ernie does. They convince each other these super soldier brain chip stuff like they're all nuts. Missouri Mama. Constant Sue. Look at that lightning tiger, Constant Sue. I don't think that's a tiger though. I think that's like a pussy, right? It's a little pussy cat. Pussy.
In the YouTube streets.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Hey, Murphy's Law. Did somebody tell you we was playing trivia tonight? Her jawbone. Oh yeah, that's her jawbone was shattered, her teeth destroyed, and a lot more. And you know, just this reconstructive surgery thing is just the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine the future surgeries if she makes it? You know, we pray that she makes it. We pray for her children and herself and her family that she makes it. But hey, Rip. But the road is long, no matter what. You know, of possible um, cosmetic repairs or anything like that. And I
Well,
don't
I mean,
know.
just a shattered jaw. Not having it shattered the way that it was last night, still just that alone is a lengthy process.
Yeah, yeah,
Just that.
yeah.
Like it's gonna be a road.
Yeah. And you know, who knows about insurance? Like, I know most people um, in Appalachia or in this area, they don't really, you know, have anything like this dude here. I don't know, you know, much about him, but I mean, he's looks a little bit off to me. So I don't know if he's got a job that's going to provide enough for his family to have insurance. From what I understand, she didn't work anymore. She used to work, but didn't work currently. Um, so if they've got Kentucky Medicaid under, you know, the Medicaid program, then it won't cover anything in Tennessee, and she's at Vanderbilt Hospital.
Yeah.
So, you know, they're going to be stuck with bills.
It's the trauma center there.
Yeah. It's just this man with one tug of a trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you even have your damn finger on the trigger? One in the chamber. What kind of fool does that around his kids? I'm going to end up getting mad, man. I better stop. She's so loving and kind, she would give you the shirt off her back. Yeah, Mo. Medicaid in Kentucky, yeah. I think that's what they call it. I'm positive of it. Well, it used to be. Like back when I first got my disability, the kids were on Medicaid because I had Medicare, and Sarah got dog bit. You know, when we were in Alabama, and Kentucky Medicaid didn't pay for it. We had to pay for it because it happened in Alabama, and they treated her in Alabama. They wouldn't get her, like they wrote her some ibuprofen and all that stuff or something. You know, to get her home, and then they wouldn't pay for none of it. Pharmacy wouldn't do it, nothing. Hey, what's going on, John Loveday? How are you doing, buddy? Hey, Buttercup, baby. Yeah, the truth will come out, love and grace. That's for sure. See, now that's the thing. This attempted suicide story. That's another thing that, you know, the little rap, the rapist. Well, not only did he do that, but he also faked a bunch of suicide attempts, or was really shitty at trying to do it. One of the two. Either way, you know, that triggers people who are in this kind of situation. Because even if it wasn't pressed on, like someday these children may see something like what rap's doing and think, and that might be a trigger for them. Seeing that somebody else is trying to take themselves out of this world. Who could they hurt besides themselves? Just ridiculous, man. It all depends on how the doctor codes the insurance. Not for us in Alabama, it wasn't. They said they wasn't gonna pay it. And they told us that up front. Like, so. Well, that was years ago, so I don't know. It's probably, I would say 10 years ago or more. Well, let's see, I just got my Medicare, so 2011. Yeah,
Here comes the train.
12 years ago. Yeah, here comes my train. Hey, Queen Ashley. But yeah, this is these children. When I say I'm talking children by like Rap and Ernie running around acting like little goofballs on YouTube. Of course, none of them have a job. None of them work anywhere or probably have ever worked anywhere of any significance. Pretending to be something they're not on YouTube. And then, pretending that, we're just going to end it all. Triggering other people. Dividing communities because some people get mad over, something somebody says due to it being, a suicide or a rape. They have been married 5 years. She left once, but he got cancer, so she went back to take care of him. He's better now. Yeah, I've heard of those spin down medical cards to Medicaid office too, Terry Southern Gale. I've heard that. I've heard of those. A long time ago when I had my first back surgery, somebody said something about me getting a spin down medical card, and I never could get it, never could get approved for it. But that was a totally different situation. So maybe they would help them. Something I'm sure that they're all going to be looked into and helping, and I'm sure that I've heard nothing but good things about that hospital. So
yeah, Vanderbilt's a great hospital.
Yeah, that's what I've always heard.
They are. Yeah.
So
well, I mean, besides the fact that's where I was born.
Oh, cool.
I know a lot of people that were living in East Tennessee and had major operations done and went to Vanderbilt to do them.
Yeah.
So.
She's 24. Yeah. Well, that's great. That her cousin posted on the Facebook page. I'm sure Love and Grace knows exactly who that is. I was talking to her on the phone, and she was like, well, this one's the cousin of this one, and this one's cousin, and, my mom knew was kin to their dad, and this, like, yeah. In Eastern Kentucky, I don't know how it was in Tennessee, Kemper, but Eastern Kentucky, like, all the cousins, we were more like brother and sister, like, of course we were cousins,
Well, usually you grew up in the same holler, like across the driveway from each other, kind of shit. So
yeah, we lived right across the street from several of our cousins. House here, house there, and but yeah, it was like, and it didn't matter. First cousin, second cousin, third cousin, just cousins, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so everybody's just family, and that's the way they really feel about each other too. It's real family, Missed her carotid artery by less than an inch. Oh wow! Thank God for that. Thank you, Venomous Silverback, for said a prayer in chat for her and her children. Thank you. For God help these women mental issues, and also God put your hand on them as they go through this and help comfort their mother in this time of need. Thank you. Mr. Lady said, Jimbo and Nachi, do not do a live. I want to call you just to hear the train. I can call you when the train starts coming through and say, look here, here it comes. Or I might even record it. I record it one night, do it on a loop. I like to hear it too. Hey, Behind Green Eyes. Have you released any new videos behind Green Eyes today?
Two, I think.
2 today?
I think I might be wrong.
I thought you said you didn't know nothing going on the streets, man.
That wasn't the streets.
What is it, the alley?
When it's messaged to you in a private messenger.
I'm gonna have to check out Green Eyes page and just share them. Let her strike me.
She probably will. You know how she gets.
No, how she gets. Power went out again. Oh no! See, she said I'm trying. Power went out again. She was trying to strike us, but her power went out. Skunk 8. Just go out on the porch and record the sound of the train and post it to your channel for days when you don't go live. I might do that. I love the sound of that train too. Because I like the sound of a thunderstorm too, you know. It's not, if it's not too awful horrible.
Yep, me too. It's soothing.
Oh, those were yesterday. Those Behind Green Eyes videos.
What was it?
Hey Graham, you ain't too late. And if you are late, you know whose fault it is.
Kempier's.
That's Kipper's fault. Is that your French name, Kempier's? Oh. So did you know somebody cloned Our Faith Over Fear?
Yeah. There's been a lot of people being cloned.
What's the point in all that?
That's always been something that people do. You always got to just look out for it, really. They do that to stir trouble. It's the whole point of it and always has been.
I don't know, man. These little elementary games, I don't know, man. I think maybe there needs to be some kind of evaluation done on people before they're allowed to have a social media channel.
Yeah. To even have internet.
Yeah, it's just what in the world? They make you sleepy, Trixie? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Childish behavior. So I got an interesting screenshot today. And when I got that screenshot, I thought, you know what? I think I know where that came from. I looked it up. And I was right. That's exactly where it came from. So the person who posted the comment or post per se, I took a chance and sent them a private message. Just a few minutes later, I got a message back. And I had a long conversation with this person. It is the first time I'd ever spoken to them, but it will not be the last. And I'm not going to give it away. I don't want y'all to be chomping at the bit, because when we do bring it to the stand, and it's coming to the stand, there are going to be some people who want to go sit in a corner and suck on their thumb because they know they've been got. They've been running rampant, spreading misinformation. But what's that old saying? Straight from the horse's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this will be coming straight from the horse's mouth. So, give y'all something to look forward to. Man, I meant to put people up and vote. We'll do it. We'll do it tomorrow. After midnight, we'll do it tomorrow.
All right.
If Kemper reminded me, it's Kemper's fault.
Always is, man.
Kemper told me, he's like, man, we're going to do this. We're going to vote tonight. We're going to, those 4 that we already had, we're going to put them in there and vote. And I was like, yeah, just remind me, Kemper. He said, I will, buddy. You just leave that on me. And if something happens, you say it's my fault.
You do know where liars go, right?
Do what? Come get my crazy wife.
Yeah, come look at your crazy wife.
Look at her.
Yes.
I'll be right there. Did you just threaten me with hell?
I believe that's what it was.
Did y'all hear him ask me, did I know where liars go?
Mm-hmm.
Of course I know where they go. They go to MAGA's house. Ooh. Be right back. Let me
True. That is true.
Give me just a second. Let me go here and see what my crazy wife's doing.
And of course, my chat is way behind. That's what I get for sitting here listening, huh? Dang, I am way behind. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I didn't get to catch much of anything. If anything did go down on the streets today. So, I know all I saw was a couple of restreams of Mama T's ignorance from last night. But, yeah, we're used to that ignorance. It never stops.
Well, I heard that Mama T needs $50 to make you holler. She gets paid to do the wild thing. At least she gets propositioned all the time. I don't know if she actually gets paid, but she does get propositioned. She bragged about it.
Right.
See,
I mean, lot lizards get propositioned all the time, Mama T.
Yes, they do.
So,
Yes,
not a
they do.
surprise to us. Not at all. Yeah, we got some storms coming here, Buttercup, baby. Sure is. It's been raining the past 2 days. Stopped raining all day today, but it looks like we're about to get another good patch of it. I'm down with it. It'll cool it down, at least for the night.
Didn't see nothing on the streets either. I'll wait, come here and see what y'all have to say about it. Well, tomorrow night we won't let you down. Actually, there probably ain't been a whole lot done on the streets. I think they wait on us for the content. Let's see.
Well, I mean, I do know that, there's been focus on Mama T because she's back in Ernie's bullshit, and everybody's going against Ernie again. You know, and then of course Rap being Rap and trying to restream everybody under the sun and crying bitch and say he didn't do what he said he did 3 different fucking times. You know, that's about all it was or has been really. Is like Rap pitching a fit, and Mama T and Ernie getting curb stomped, like what happened with Shannon the other day. You know, because she triggered the piss out of Ernie.
She did smack him around. Like, she whooped Ernie's ass.
Mm-hmm.
She did. I mean, she did. She gave him a good old, you know, backwoods, take you behind the woodshed ass whooping.
Well, I mean, honestly, when was the last time you heard him rant like that? Last time I remember is when he went off at Benny. Somebody gonna jerk your eyeballs out your head, you know.
Break down his effing soul, pull out his rib bone.
You're right. Exactly. And that's what he did. Like, that's how triggered he was.
Oh, yeah. It was very similar to that, you know, because all you do is sit on your rocking chair, you drop your ashes in the floor because you're too fat and lazy to clean them up, you fucking bitch.
He was trying so hard to cut her down, but he was fucking it up the whole time. Like, Ernie cannot ad-lib. He has to practice the shit. That's how you know he's a LARP. He's always practicing the next line, the next live, the next lie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Always.
Kathy said, Jimbo, I actually been watching some of your old videos. Most of them are over 3 hours. Damn, you could talk forever.
Yeah, we used to get down for more than 3 hours, man. We used to get 4 and 5 hours going.
Yeah.
On an average.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like almost every night that long, 4 or 5 hours almost.
Well, I was going to say from January to close to the end of March, we went on a string of live streams every day.
Yeah.
And at least 3 hours.
Yeah.
If not multiple live streams, multiple panels, like, yeah.
Well, I mean, you still see the remnants of that. All these Ernie videos that came from those days that other people are playing now and using as their content. Yeah, that's where they came from. Constance Sue has some Ernie content that we didn't bring. You know, she did her own research, went back far into his past as far as his scams.
Opened his email.
Yep, multiple emails, Cash Apps, PayPals. You know.
No, I was saying she opened the email.
Oh
finally.
Yeah, finally opened the email.
Yeah, where she what was it? His resume.
Open the damn email. Right?
That resume bit him in the ass.
Yeah. That resume, man. Like, who's going to look at that garbage and give somebody a job? Like, it's for somebody that talks about other people's grammar and spelling all the time. Like, that resume is a big old garbage dump. It's horrible. And the only reference he's got on there with a phone number is to somebody that can't stand him. Me. And I'll tell you right now, I don't know who all he's turned that big fancy resume into, but I have never had one single person call me and say, hey, can you give me a reference on Ernest Shell? Not one. Ever. But yeah, she went way back in there, and you know, all his t-shirts, his different t-shirt giveaways and sales and masks, and you know, even within the last couple of years, his medallions that never. Did anybody ever get a single medallion?
Not that I know of.
I don't think so. What about an action figure? Now, here's the answer to it. Nobody ever received their own action figure. But I would bet you $100, maybe even $150, that Lori has an action figure of Ernie Shell in her room. I guarantee it.
At least a voodoo doll.
You got me, dude. You got me. Oh yeah, the stand-up guys are outnumbered 3 to God knows how many. Yeah, it's astronomical numbers. The women by far and away dominate the chat. I'm okay with that. Ern must have got a job. Nick, where can you be? Oh, Ernie's just faking. He ain't got no job. Yeah, Kathy, he's been there, done that kind of stuff before. You know, I got to be off by this such and such time. Blah blah blah. And no, he ain't got no job. He might have an excuse for not being on the internet during certain times, but as far as him not actually having a job, nah. Better question is everyone did not get their money back behind Green Eyes. Long Gone did not get her money back. Period. As a matter of fact, when asked for a refund, instead of getting money back, received a threat. Right, Ern? Ain't that how you operate, buddy? And, you know, people like that are the reason why me and Kemper decided to do what we decided to do, which was not let him scam everybody with that. Listen, if he scams people now, it's on you. If he scams you now, that's your fault.
Yeah. We sounded the alarm.
Yeah.
We let you guys know sharks are in the water.
Yeah.
So you want to swim with them, go ahead. No, it's crazy. He's over here trying to go at rap, and he's totally ignoring, you know, Eric Rush, what he did to Leslie.
Yeah.
I mean, there's multiple examples, Ernie, and you want to run your mouth. See, here soon, you're going to be the woman in prison, the one being taken advantage of by the guards. You'll probably just be doing favors just to get them to protect your little bitch ass. And you know what kind of favors I'm talking about, Sterny? What's up, Jimmy?
Hey, Jimmy. I'll put this one up here for just a minute. Let's see. Our own Terrorizer B. She's going on a little trip this week. Anybody has a little extra pocket change, we can throw it Leslie's way. She promised to buy me a Tiger t-shirt while she's there. That is her Cash App on the bottom of the screen. Oh my goodness. Let me, we got a little update on, there's been $30 sent so far. It's helping the babies. Oh, I've got 2 pictures of them, but I'm not going to share them. They're so cute, little boogers. I'll show them you, Kemper. To back up.
Yeah. Yeah, Ernie is scared. He knows what's waiting for him. That's the funny part. That's why he's so triggered right now. Nothing is going the way that he wanted, the way that he planned, The way that him and his team schemed. Not a bit. And don't get me wrong, Ern. Rap is a piece of shit, but so are you. So you can hate on rap and try to throw that distraction out there, but there's a lot of people that are paying attention that aren't going to take the distraction. They're not going to listen to the bullshit. We know. There's a lot of us that know. So all y'all can sit over there and deflect and lie, right, Rap? You know.
Yeah.
Because you did admit it 3 times, dude. Nobody was paid. This is all your admissions. And you hate other people because you fucked up, man. That's fucked up, dude. That's real fucked up.
So penny positive. Is it your grandbaby that was highlighted? I had that up there a minute ago. Penny positive. Yeah, granddaughter. Had her test Monday and Tuesday for brain surgery. MRI showed she has fluid on her brain. Now I have to figure that out. So prayers appreciated for Penny Positive's grandbaby. Been sick, worrying for 9 years. 9 years old. Been through too much already. God has a plan for her. That's right. Trixie, she's 9. She had a stroke at 9 months and lost use of her right side. She is a warrior. Wow. Yeah, I think other creators, I'm not going to mention them, but you know who I'm talking about, are also predicting a future very imminent highway skirtish runish.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have to agree with that. I think the signs and the symbols from what we've seen in the past, leading up to what we've seen in the past, are there.
Well, didn't he say farewell to YouTube again last night or some bullshit?
Did he say it again last night?
I think he did, because his last live was only like 40 minutes long. It was basically just music. And he was, you've seen the screenshots. Mama T talking, Beloved Ghost, all them.
Oh, in the code, the Tigers are coming. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
Blah, blah, blah,
yeah.
blah.
They're not gonna do it where they can be seen anymore. They're going silent.
Stealth mode, Tigers.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I got you.
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, man, that's
That's what they're trying. I think he just ran out of meth and he had to sleep it off today.
that's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing that, after a good, 12, 14 hour sleep, maybe even 16, 18, he'll be right back online, threatening somebody, like he's called back to the tube, right?
Meanwhile, his YouTube channel is getting reported like a motherfucker.
Right. Yeah. Well, he saw Eddie Pats was reporting him again, and she's, of course, snatched a couple of his channels.
Yeah. She's been on his ass.
Not one, not two, but how many ever she got you, Anyway, so that I'm sure that scared him a little bit.
Oh, he was triggered. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because remember, he said, "I'm going to release every message we ever had." Blah 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 blah. While he was showing her reporting his channel.
Has he released them yet?
Like I said, he's sleeping it off today, bro. I haven't seen shit from him. Not from his channel, not from any panels. Not that I've seen or heard. I do look for that, but I haven't seen it.
Jimmy, what did you fracture, buddy? Oh, Pitbull Mama fractured. Jimmy, you're hurting in your stomach. And Pitbull Mama is fractured. I have a fracture at T7. Ooh. Sorry to hear that, Pitbull Mama. What's going on with your stomach, Jimmy? You need some soup, buddy? Soup always makes my tummy feel better. I know the internet ninja done got Kemper. You guys see the AHARP? What do you mean? I don't know. What's that? Oh, oops. You spelled it wrong. You spelled it wrong, didn't you? Typo. You tried to go all shouty caps like Paisley Moon and you went typo instead. Kemper got axed by the internet ninja. He was on here just a second ago and now he's gone, but he'll be right back. I guarantee it. Pink Bolo, I know in our chat is just like a speck in this world. These babies are the most precious things on earth. That is absolutely a fact, Trixie. Absolutely a fact. So I could tell a joke about Kemper while he ain't here. Of course, then I get right halfway through and he'd show up. Let me see if I can find this little movie to watch. I gotta do something right quick. Let's see. We found one of the fan favorites.
Please, because they're going to kill me, man. Look, I haven't committed a crime. 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 I can't sit down. I can't sit down. But I haven't committed a crime. I really haven't committed a crime, though. I haven't committed a crime. I'm not going to get hit before, I promise. Please. I haven't done nothing wrong. I haven't done nothing. Look, you can see it. I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll stop. See, he says walking off. Please don't. I haven't done nothing, guys. Where's it going to take this, please? No, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Don't. Please. I know. Look, man, I haven't done nothing wrong. I'm PP. Look, man, I'm PPS and everything. Please don't. No. I'm going to take you again. Get on your back.
Turn over.
Get on your back. I'm going to take you again.
Turn over.
Get on your back. Okay, I'm on my back. I'm on my back, sir. Dude, he's going to be the one shooting me, Andy. Please. Oh, God, baby. Please don't shoot me. Is he going to shoot me?
4, 2, 4, 5 starts with you.
No. Is he going to shoot me? Hey. No, please don't hit me with that, please. Get on your back. Get on your back. Okay, get on your back, please. Get on your back.
My hands are behind my back, Ernie.
Shelby Shell's going to shoot
My
me.
arms are behind my back.
Shelby Shell's going to shoot me.
That's why they call him the Lightning Tiger.
Ernie, he can't shoot you, buddy. He's in prison.
Please don't roll me. Well, this one. I can't do that. Over, I'm going to tell you again. You never want to go back again. Yeah, I got stuff on.
I hope you fucking trolls are proud of yourself, you piece of shits.
Piece of shits.
Nothing to you, buddy. He's in prison.
So is Ernie going to be real soon. Damn, those are some huge nuts. Jimmy, I don't know what that sounds like to me, buddy. Have you been to the hospital? Pain will start in my back, left side, then to my stomach. The pain is so severe, I bust out in sweats, I can't breathe. It might be a gallstone attack. Kind of what it sounds like to me. Hey, Alabama girl 67. Yep, Pink Volo. There you go. Might be a gallbladder. That's what it sounds like, Jimmy. No, she don't speak English. Not real English. Nah. Looking. Definitely sounds like gallbladder. Those attacks are the worst pain. Yeah. Yeah, those gallstones, man, they make it hard for you to take a deep breath. That's what made me think it. San Diego Jan. Yeah. Probably need to go when you're having one of those attacks. When it's hurting real bad, that's when you want to go. I mean, you might be able to have it checked out when they find something when it ain't having an attack, but
yeah, when you're having symptoms, so they can check you.
Yeah. Mm. A few messages here, buddy. I thought you sent me a message.
Mm-hmm.
No, she is moving stuff around in there, though. She ain't cooking. Nah. It is a little late for the Collins family to be eating tonight. Oh, goodness.
What time is it anyway? Yeah, it's 1 o'clock.
Yeah. Bottom part of my stomach feels like something's trying to cut its way out. Better hope it don't. I'm pretty sure that'd be a serious problem, wouldn't it, Kemper?
I think you would think.
If it cut out. Don't want it to rupture.
No. There's the Love and Grace, her family members' info back up. And that's actually Love and Grace's Cash App, but she will get it to them. Appendicitis make you sweat too. Putting it off is dangerous. Yeah, if he was having an acute appendicitis attack, though, probably would have done busted. I don't take no medical advice from me. I've never been a doctor, never stayed at a Holiday Inn Express, and then tried to be a doctor the next day or nothing like that. But I could blame Kemper if something went wrong. Right. Exactly.
Always got to have the fall guy. Just ask Shelby. Ern. Never went back. Never went back. Never too late to eat. I agree with you there, especially if it's bacon or something.
Mm-hmm.
Bacon's like a 24-hour food, ain't it?
Anytime.
You know what that reminds me? They just put in, well, I don't know how long it's been back, but the Golden Corral here. And on Saturdays, they have all-you-can-eat breakfast. And guess what they got on the breakfast bar?
Bacon?
Yeah, bacon. Bacon. Sit here for an hour before I start talking and rocking and crying. Dang, Jimmy, that sounds bad, buddy. You might want to call you an ambulance, man.
Yeah. It doesn't sound good.
Mm-mm. Mine too, Silverback. Can eat bacon just about any time. You know what? Now that I think about it, I've never been offered bacon and think, nah, not today. Not tonight. Nah, I'm not interested. It's always been like, yeah, I'll take some bacon. Sure.
Right. Even if you don't feel like it, it's bacon.
Especially if you don't feel like it. You know what? Hell, bacon might make me feel better. Oh, you getting a good storm behind Green Eyes? Yeah, that's right, Jimmy. You shouldn't put it off, buddy. If you're hurting that bad, we best go on in and get taken care of right now. Because you might not be able to go too early, but you can definitely wait too late. Like Mystery Lady said there, it won't, not going to get better on its own. Something like that. And usually don't just go away. And, What? Who are you and what have you done with Mystery Lady? For one, I don't believe that's you. Do you see what I'm seeing, Kemper?
I seen the blasphemy.
Huh?
I seen the blasphemy.
No, not just that. Mystery Lady always talks in capital letters. That's not the real Mystery Lady. I just don't believe it. Bacon is gross fat. Well, don't eat fat. Actually, fat's pretty good too. It's all good. It's all good. If you're gonna have some soup beans, you put the fat back. It comes off right next to where the bacon is on the hog.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in there and then beans and cook it in there. Oh my gosh. I'm sitting here getting hungry, Kemper.
You're talking yourself up, man.
Mm-hmm. I have to go in there at 2 a.m. here. Thelma, can you make me some bacon? With some fat back, some soup beans with some fat back. Hey, damn. Yeah, man. I like Cracker Barrel's cornbread. The little cornbread.
I used to until they changed the recipe.
Did they really?
Oh yeah, a couple of years ago.
Oh no. Why would they do that?
I guess to make it more vegan friendly.
Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me, bro.
Well, they took the bacon grease out of the cornbread.
Oh no.
And it's also all pre-mixed. It comes to you in a bag, and then you just add the buttermilk, the eggs, all that shit.
Shut the front door.
Not kidding, man. Even the biscuits the same way.
That ain't right, dude.
Nope. Everything's going to that kind of thing. More preservatives, less whole food. Yeah. Oh well.
What are they trying to do? Make everybody live longer? Is it really living if you have to live without bacon, though?
No. That's how I don't understand. Total vegans, no animal product whatsoever. I can't relate.
Thank you, Venomous. Yeah, everybody wants some bacon now. Fatback, what is that? It's kind of like bacon. It's a big old fat piece of pork that's got, like little pork meat in it, like it's around the same place in the hog where the bacon come from. And, it's just a little square of meat that you cook other things in. I guess people might eat fatback, but we've always just used it to like flavor stuff with, like soup beans.
Yep. That's pretty much what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Flavored.
I gotta try that one now. I've been told that it's really good. Pitbull Mama makes some meatloaf wrapped in bacon. I've been told that's really good stuff. You ever had that, Kemper?
What?
Meatloaf wrapped in bacon?
Yeah.
Sound like you wasn't too excited about it.
Hmm.
Sound like you wasn't too excited about it.
Hmm. I'd rather just have my meatloaf.
Bacon, meatloaf separate, two different meals.
Meatloaf is one of my things. It's bigger than bacon, so I don't like mixing the two. I'm a purist when it comes to meatloaf.
All right. Can we return this? Ah, got it. Done. Long time, no meatloaf. Now I'm drooling. Now October 50 wants some meatloaf. So I think our job here is done, Gipper. We've got everybody hungry and nobody's got no food now. It's 1:30 in the morning.
It's my fault.
Since the big C word, everything closes early, so very few of those all-night restaurants anymore. Shred the bacon and cook it in, then mix in the meatloaf. See, I don't know about that. I'm a big meatloaf guy too. I love meatloaf, but like I wouldn't mind if the bacon was cooked crisp around it, which I don't know if you could or not, but I don't know how that works. But like maybe the flavor of that. Hey, Mystery Sky, how are you? But then eating it first, like a little appetizer, and then going on to the meatloaf. I don't know. I know I'm going to have I'm sorry. I'll mute next time I do it. I'll do mute. But yeah, Kemper, you do sound down a little bit, buddy. Pitbull Mama, I'm asking you. You okay, buddy?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm good to go. Paisley, that's how I do a lot of my meatloafs is the ground turkey. I do my chili the same way. I don't really like burgers that way, but the others, yeah. It's not as much grease. It's leaner. And I think it was because my mom's gallbladder is the reason why we had to lay off the beef as much, because of the grease, I guess. But I know when I was really young, my mom went to the ground turkey instead of ground beef, so I just grew up with it.
There you go, Jimmy. Check for the alpha-gal syndrome caused by a tick bite. Oh, it's Paisley. I'm sorry. Paisley. Oh, Luna. Luna said, I know what's wrong with him. What's that big smile on Luna's post about, Kemper?
I have no idea.
You're laughing like you know.
It's just Luna. That's why I'm laughing.
Uh-huh. Because it could be anything, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's Luna.
Oh, goodness. Leslie, you can't use that getting my hair braided excuse because I just used that. I was like, I'm just getting my hair braided. I know, it got me hungry too. Posted a new recipe in Discord. That's cool. I haven't checked out the recipe stuff in Discord yet. I need to check that out. Have you looked at that, Kemper?
I went in there yesterday or day before and was looking.
See anything you're going to try?
Not exactly yet, but I didn't really zone in on any of it either. I was just scanning.
That's right, Mr. Lazy Elder. Don't be nasty now, Luna. Come on now. Kemper is upset because he has to take those pictures tomorrow for the ladies.
Like I said, it's Luna.
Are you delivering on the DPs already now, man? Are you finally coming through?
I'm laughing because I have no idea about some photo shoot that I'm apparently going to be part of.
Well, I mean, there's been a lot of promises about pictures coming from Kemper, so I can only imagine.
Those are promises made by other people. What are you talking about?
But Luna is your manager.
Oh, is that what we're calling?
So if there's
position now as manager,
if there's money to be made, then I don't know, man. I mean, just look here. When you start dispersing those pictures, skip me. Send the first set to Judo. He needs them. Make him feel better.
At least make his story true at that point, right?
I mean, what is that?
Honestly, I don't really care what the hell anybody tells you in a messenger conversation. That does not necessarily it means it's true automatically. It does not mean that. There has to be some kind of proof behind it. There was never any kind of proof behind those bullshit allegations that I was sending dick pics. Nope, never have. Never taken one. So you guys can look stupid. That's okay. Mm-hmm. You already do. So,
well, I mean, you'd think that somebody somewhere would have already shown one, right? Or at least shown that you sent a message with a photo along with it.
Right, something, but there isn't any, and that's the point. They can sit there and make all the allegations they want, and I don't care if Jesus Christ comes to you in Facebook Messenger and says, "Hey, man, Kemper was sending dick pics to blah, blah, blah." No, I don't care because it never happened.
I can tell you right now, if Jesus Christ comes to you in a Facebook Messenger, it ain't him.
It's probably Ernie troll account.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, Kim T. What is that for the Men of YouTube calendar? No, that is the Man of YouTube calendar. Kimber's the man.
I'm gonna say you took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah.
People have wild imaginations, so let them have fun with it. Uh-oh. Mr. Lady, yes, one of the photos will be for the calendar. One of the photos will be for the calendar. One of them's for judo. I know it. I know it.
That's funny, man.
I mean, if you're a grown ass man, you know, and you brag about, you know, being a man's man all the time, you know, and you don't argue, you throw fists, you know, all this stuff, and you're talking about dick pics from somebody, like, you'd think he's seen them, right? I mean, why else? The only other reason I can imagine him saying it without seeing it is that he's thinking about it.
Yeah, sort of like all these people with their accusations of people being pedos.
Yes.
Same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. If you sit and think about kids all the time in a sick manner, that's a you problem.
Yep.
Yeah. You might want to have yourself checked. Go, you know, lay down on somebody's couch and pay them to assess you. Hey, I'm Hunden. Someone has a bounty or reward for those pictures to surface. Well, I think it was your name. It was name your price and they will pay it. Not me. I'm not requesting it. Really? I mean, there's an app where you can manufacture stuff like that. I'm a Hunden. Kipper might send his own damn dick pics over there. Here you go. Name your price. Hell. Kipper gonna sling it over our here. $5,000. Oh, Leslie, you'll have fun. Enjoy it. Yeah, sometimes the best thing is time away. Night Stalker, I'm awake. Well, with that, I think I'm going to go in here and watch a couple episodes of Suits. Man, I'm halfway through probably the best episode I've ever seen. Are you laughing at me, dude? You're laughing at something in the chat, right?
You're like, oh, she's awake, so we're going to leave. Sorry.
Well, that's the segue. You're awake. Let's go to bed.
Yeah. Now that everybody's here, let's leave.
Glad you made it. See you tomorrow. Just kidding, Night Stalker. Where you been, by the way? Where you been? Hope we got damn thing 5 times already. No. Y'all talking about Ernie's email? Oh, no, that's a different thing. Daisy Jones going to bed. Everyone be blessed. Prayers for traveling mercies. Leslie. Yep. Well, Thelma just told the dogs to shut the F up, so.
Well, it is 1:30 in the morning, so.
It is, yeah. All right, Kemper. Tomorrow night, after you make $1 million, we'll go back and do it again. 12:05.
Word. Hell yeah.
All right. If anybody needs us, holler at us between now and then. If you got any requests, any videos you'd like us to expose. If not, we'll just bring some of our own. I should be home most of the day tomorrow. The girls are going to a wedding, so I'll have a little time to work. So
Word. Hell yeah.
yeah, buddy. So I'll be putting together a few things for y'all tomorrow night. And well, until then, I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand.
Oh no, it's China. Nope, I muted her ass, TOG. Because you can't get a word in edgewise. She just screams, oh, you live in a motel and you're on meth. You live in a motel and you're on meth. Big fucking deal, bitch. Big deal.
Mama T, a.k.a. by the gangster name Little T, U-R-D, that's a little turd.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.